Well, last week my officers were called to an incident where a female had been arrested for striking a member of the public. This female was intoxicated. She'd attacked the member of the public that tried to help her. The member of the public, ironically, was an off-duty paramedic. The female was arrested and brought here to Patchwork Custody Unit, where she was in the back of a police vehicle like the one behind me. And she was saying that when we attempted to take her out of the vehicle, she was going to spit at us. She told us that she had hepatitis C and she wanted to infect my officers with that infection. The dilemma I have as a police sergeant, I need to make sure that my staff have the training, the right mental and physical ability to do their job, and also the right kit. I was faced with a real dilemma because this female wanted to spit blood infected with hepatitis onto my officers, and there was no kit available for them to protect themselves other than riot gear, which was an issue to them. The female needed to be strip searched, so I needed 4 female officers to conduct that strip search. They were all in inadequate gear, ill-fitting helmets, to make sure that they were not exposed to this infection. The female was very, very committed to try and cause us injury, and we had to make sure that my officers weren't affected in that way. During the incident, it was really clear how distressing this was for my officers. It's a scary experience being faced with somebody who really wants to harm you, and officers are just doing their job. These 4 officers were making sure that this lady was safe in the environment she'd been brought to minimise any risk to her. And by doing that, they've exposed themselves to hepatitis C in this instance. After the event, we debriefed what had gone on, and it was quite clear that the officers were really, really concerned about taking back home something that could ultimately affect their life and give them a lifelong condition to deal with themselves. We really, really need to make sure that officers have the right kit, not to go home with that fear, because like I say, they're just doing their job.